Okay, we'll talk about that in a second, boo. Top of the day, beautiful people. Top of the day. It is Wednesday, the 1st of July, 2020. It is also my 6-year-old's birthday today. He turned 6 today. He's sitting here with his laptop. That's the scrolling here. He's on Amazon showing me what he wants me to get him. Yeah. Like he brought his laptop down here, pulled up Amazon. I'm gonna log into your phone. Look, add this to your account. I'm like, bruh, if you don't get out of here. So that scrolling and typing and clicking, that's him right here beside me. Betwabu, Tiffany, Talaine, Sawubona. Y'all, we are reading Jeremiah 10, 11, and 12. Let's have a note. All right. Isaiah. Yep. No, what did I say? Isaiah? No, it's Isaiah. Did I say we reading Isaiah? Isaiah's sitting here beside me. It's his birthday, but we're reading Jeremiah 10, 11, and 12. Did I say Isaiah? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. If I did, Tiffany. We're reading Jeremiah 10, 11, and 12. My son Isaiah is sitting right here beside me.
This game too.
All right, well, let's talk about that in a minute. Okay, y'all. Let me find my place. he told you I'm live. Go ahead, take the trash out. Yeah, I know he told you. Listen, if you supposed to have your own alarm set.
I did.
It's a privilege that you work for us. But he told you when he ready to roll out, he ready to roll. Like anybody else, they be like, either you calling out today or you late. You know you can take a charge for that.
For yesterday.
Bruh, but was you? No, they didn't. No, he just went to go dump the trucks yesterday.
Yeah, but everybody else.
All right, I'm live. Okay, yeah, I'm live. But I'm live. All right, everybody, let's start this reading real quick. Okay, we'll talk about this in a minute, Jeremiah. Go ahead and take it out before the trucks start running. You know they run early.
Mom.
All right. No, it's asking if it was Isaiah's. Yeah, Tiffany said happy born day, Isaiah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You hear him? He said thank you. Okay, Isaiah chapter 10. Hear ye the word which Yahuah speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahuah.
Making your own water bottle.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's hold that for a second, Isaiah, okay? Thus saith Yahuah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold, and they fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. That's a Christmas tree right there, y'all. They were doing this back then. He said, do not learn the way of the heathen. They do stuff like this. I read that again. Jeremiah 10. I started 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of a workman with an axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. Okay.
Mom,
they are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. For as much there is none like unto thee, O Yahuah, for thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth it appear, for as much as among all the wise men of the nations, and in all their kingdoms, there is none like unto thee. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. Silver spread into plates that is bought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz, the work of the workman, and of the hands of the founder, blue and purple in their clothing. They are all the work of cunning men. But Yahuah is the true God. He is the living God and an everlasting King. At his wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation.
Add that to our list.
Okay, thank you. Thus shall ye say unto them, the gods have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth, and from under these heavens. He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heavens by his discretion. When he hath uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Wait a minute, Isaiah. Hold on. Every man is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahuah of hosts is his name. Gather up thy wares out of the land, O inhabitant of the fortress. For thus saith Yahuah, behold, I will sling out the inhabitants of the land at this once, and will distress them, that they might find it also. Woe is me for my hurt, my wound is grievous, but I say truly, this is a grief, and I must bear it. My tabernacle is spoiled, and all my cords are broken. My children are going forth from me, and they are not. There is none to stretch forth my tent any more, and to set up my curtains. For the pastors are become brutish, and have not sought Yahuah. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered. Behold, the noise of the brute is come, and a great commotion out of the north country, to make the cities of Judah desolate, a den of dragons.
Mom,
O Yahuah.
That's what I mean about we need this so we can spawn when people ever get in your picture.
Oh, okay, Isaiah, chill out. Hold on, give me a second.
In the baby cam.
I was on verse 23, y'all. Last 3 verses for the chapter. O Yahuah, I know the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. O Yahuah, correct me, but with judgment, not in thy anger, lest thou should bring me to nothing. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and made his habitation desolate. Jeremiah chapter 11. Hey, Isaiah, shh. The word that came to Jeremiah from Yahuah, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and say thou unto them, Thus saith Yahuah, the God of Israel, Cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of this covenant, which I commanded your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, from the iron furnace, saying, Obey my voice, and do them according to all which I command you. So ye shall be my people, and I will be your God, that I may perform the oath which I have sworn unto your fathers, to give them a land flowing with milk and honey, as it is this day. Then answered I and said, So be it, O Yahuah. Then Yahuah said unto me, Proclaim all these things, all these words in the cities of Judah, in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and do them. For I earnestly protest unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, Obey my voice. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear, but walked every one in the imagination of their own evil heart. Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant, which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. And Yahuah said unto me, A conspiracy is found among the men of Judah, among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are all turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant which I made with their fathers. Therefore thus saith Yahuah, Behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. And then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in their day of trouble. For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of thy streets of Jerusalem, ye have set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burn incense unto Baal. Therefore pray not thou for this people. Remember yesterday we talked about that? He said they have so many gods and they're not listening to me. They're constantly breaking the covenant. And it's a conspiracy among them. Nobody is listening. No one wants to hear. No one wants to do what's right. He said, Therefore, Jeremiah, do not pray for this people, neither lift up or cry neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time when they cry unto me for their trouble. What hath my beloved to do in mine house, seeing she hath wrought lewdness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee? When thou doest evil, then thou rejoicest. Yahuah called thy name a green olive, fair and of goodly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
In a new house, you need this and this because I connect this to the TV, and I don't want to use those. I can use this.
Okay, hold on for a second. For Yahuah of hosts that planted the tree hath pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger, in offering incense unto Baal. And Yahuah hath given me knowledge of it, and I know. Then thou showest me their doings. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, Let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living, that his name may be no more remembered. But O Yahuah of hosts, that judgest righteously, that tries the reins and the hearts, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee I have revealed my cause. So not only are they not listening to Yahuah and purposely doing what is wrong, now they trying to kill Jeremiah for telling them what Yah said. He said, they are devising wicked plans against me. I need your help. Verse 21. Therefore thus saith Yahuah, of the men of Anathoth that seek thy life, saying, prophesy not in the name of Yahuah, that thou die not by our hand. They pretty much saying, don't tell us nothing else y'all got to say, or else we're going to lay these hands on you, bro, and we're going to take you to the grave. That's what they was telling Jeremiah. And therefore thus saith Yahuah of hosts, behold, I will punish them. The young men shall die by the sword, their sons and their daughters shall die by famine, and there shall be no remnant of them, for I will bring evil upon the men of Anathoth, even the year of their visitation. Last chapter for today, Jeremiah chapter 12. Righteous art thou, O Yahuah, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are all they happy that deal treacherously? Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root, they grow, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth, and far from their reins. But thou, O Yahuah, knowest me, that thou hast seen me and tried my heart toward thee. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter. How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field wither, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein? The beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they said, he shall not see our last end. If thou hast run with footmen, if thou hast run with the footmen, and they have wearied thee, how then can thou contend with the horses? And if in the land of peace, wherein thou trustest, they wearied thee, then how wilt thou do in the swelling of the Jordan? For even thy brethren and the house of thy father, even they have dwelt treacherously with thee. Even they have dealt treacherously with thee. Yea, they have called a multitude after thee. Believe them not. Excuse me. Hey, why are you over there making all that noise? Put that down. Yeah, no, see. Put it down before it hit the floor.
I can hold it with my foot.
Yeah, that's about to hit the floor. Okay, we'll catch it with your foot. You're doing the most over there, y'all. And you better not turn it on. And don't cut on the playlist. Verse 6. For even thy brethren and the house of thy father, even they have dwelt. I keep saying dwelt. For they have dealt treacherously with thee. Yea, they have called a multitude after thee. Believe them not, though they speak fair words unto thee. I have forsaken mine house. I have left my heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of her enemies. My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It crieth out against me, therefore I hated it. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about her are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. They have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness. They have made it desolate, and being desolate, it mourneth unto me. The whole land is made desolate, because no man layeth it to heart. The spoilers are come upon all high places through the wilderness, for the sword of Yahuah shall devour from the one end of the land even unto the other end of the land. No flesh shall have peace. They have sown wheat, but shall reap thorns. They have put themselves to pain, but they shall not profit. And they shall be ashamed of your revenues, because of the fierce anger of Yahuah. Thus saith Yahuah against all my evil neighbors that touch the inheritance which I have caused my people Israel to inherit. Behold, let me read that again. Thus saith Yahuah against all my evil neighbors that touch the inheritance, that touched. Hey, no, don't. Leave it alone.
Here's your playlist blessing on Amazon Music.
Power down.
Mom.
And it shall, listen, I was on verse 14. Alexa, I'm going to pluck you right inside your forehead. Alexa, volume 2. Thus saith Yahuah against all my evil neighbors that toucheth the inheritance which I have caused my people Israel to inherit. Behold, I will pluck them out of their land, and pluck out the house of Judah from among them. And it shall come to pass that after I have plucked them out, I will return and have compassion on them, and I will bring them again, every man to his heritage, and every man to his land. And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people, to swear by my name, Yahuah liveth, as they taught my people to swear by Baal, then they shall be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy the nation, saith Yahuah. What is this? Alexa, power down. I don't know what playlist that is. That is not the one I'm sure you were looking for.
Okay.
All right, beautiful people, that is our reading for today. They plucking my nerves, so we'll go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, okay. That was Jeremiah 10, 11, and 12. I was going to say something, but I forgot. All right, got sidetracked too many times in today's reading. Please forgive me. Today is day 187, Wednesday, July the 1st, 2020. Let's go ahead and go to this blessing found in Numbers, chapter 6, verses 22 through 27.
Can I please get on?
Wait a minute, Isaiah, hold on. And Yahuah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, May Yahuah bless us and keep us. May Yahuah make his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. May Yahuah lift up his countenance upon us and give us his peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. All right, beautiful people, I love you, and I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Hopefully, all my cheering will still be asleep. Peace.